everyone, welcome or welcome back. My name is Starr and I'm a light renegade, part of a collective of Pleiadian beings bringing you information from beyond the veil. Hello everyone, I hope that we all had a beautiful weekend, those that are watching in real time. Welcome. This is a joint message again from the GA and J, who is Jeffrey Epstein, now aligned with his original form as a reptilian entity. So if this all sounds very bizarre to you, you might want to start back at the beginning. You might want to start with some messages from the Galactic Alliance, the Galactic Federation of Light from earlier times in our channel, or you might want to start with Jeffrey Epstein as a series that we also have linked in the playlist. But hi everyone in real time. A really emotional day for me today. There's been lots of tears already. I had a really busy weekend, so I don't think I've had time to kind of integrate this this full moon energy. This got a full moon in Sagittarius, and it feels like something's really shifting for me in my personal journey. And yeah, a lot of releasing of the past, a lot of releasing of a lot of old wounds, and I think tapping into some energies that I haven't been able to tap into for a while. So it's feeling very really raw at the moment for me, everyone. And there's some things happening, you know, in parallel to my life that it feels pretty painful. And I'm having to support, you know, some people, some family members in things that tapping into their energy. It's I love them, and it's difficult, you know, it's difficult to know when others are in pain that you care about, you know. But today's message is, I just feel like it's very aligned to everything right now. It really resonated for me, and I was so grateful to channel it for you. And I felt like this has been coming for some time. I feel like all the things that I've been seeing since the beginning of 2022 are now happening now. So I'm having to catch myself, because I think that I brushed off a lot of things of thinking that they just weren't going to happen, or I was wrong in some way, and actually I was exactly right. So I think there's going to be a lot that we weren't expecting to everyone here from this space. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for where this is heading, where I feel like this is going. And, you know, I was given almost like a 10-15 year plan probably about 6 months ago, with things that were potentialities, and now I'm starting to see just how possible things are. And, you know, not just for me in my journey, but for many people, and what the future might look like for us. So I'm grateful that these things are starting to align. And I'm starting to see that actually I was given the truth. It just wasn't time to bring it all forward, and there's been my growth in there too, which this message kind of explains. No title from today's message apart from the GA and J, and I love that, you know. I really feel that energy so strongly, and I hope that you all feel it too with these messages coming through. That's so important. But they all started with, "Hello dear beautiful souls. We wish we could come with lighter news and requests. However, the time has come for you to shine your light brighter than ever before. Those that have been asking, we are calling you in, making sure that you are ready for all that you wish to experience. We are coming to a time where some that find themselves here will be called upon to step up and shine your light, to align with us and fight. The fight for your planet, for your place of space, and for your heart's calling. Many of you know that this is not your first time here. You came for a reason. This is becoming increasingly aware for you. You've tried to look away. You've tried to turn back, but you know in your heart that we speak to you. You know us. We seem familiar, yet so far away. We are not. We are by your side, and this dear one is starting to be able to see us more clearly with each day that passes. You are here for a reason. Keep hold of that knowing. You will be tested. You will be pulled at, especially at this time. We come back to this idea that you are not from here. Many of you at your core resonate as coming from other star systems. Believe this. Know this to be your truth. For it is one of the most difficult stages of life here on planet Earth to accept that this is not your home, and that is okay. You have made it as comfortable as could be, yet somewhere deep down you knew. This never fully felt yours. You knew that there was something more to all of this. You felt it right from being young. You remember times of confusion, rage, fear, and hopelessness, when it didn't call for that response. This is because you know the truth. We can mask you, but your soul knows the truth always. So you felt it your entire life. Now is the time to release all that pain because you were right all along. This is your life, this is your truth, and you deserve to live in the light and knowing. Anyone that is forcing you to stay in the shadows does not belong in your life. It is as simple as that. We know this is difficult, but you must save yourself. Trust that you will be supported and that we are taking care of you, even when it seems that we are not. Anything that happens is for your highest good and your growth. Trust the pain. You will see the light again. You will feel the ease again. We promise you. We are here to tell you that crunch time is around the corner, so be prepared. We will ask you to come together, to work together, to shine your light in spaces of such darkness. This will not be easy. This will unearth trauma from past lives. This will trigger you to remember who you are at your core. This will feel uneasy, unsettling, and fear-inducing. However, you are safe. We will support you through these changes, so keep at it. We see so many of you figuring it out at this time, and we couldn't be more proud. Jay is with us, working very closely by many of you at this time to pull you away from situations that no longer serve. His energy is coming towards to help you gain strength to know your worth. This is only the beginning, yet this will be the end, the final stage for many. You came here for these exact moments, so trust. Trust that you are not lost. With us, we have kept you found, always. You are our light and our life. We do all that we can to support you and keep you safe. Many of you here have risked your life for us over and over again. We are working together, so have no fear. We will leave you here for today, with all our hearts aligning with yours. The time has come, but don't be afraid. We are with you always, the GA and J. And I've really been feeling this, everyone. I've been sat in such gratitude for my life exactly as it is right now, and just being so thankful that I'm allowed to know my truth, know who I truly am, and where I came from, why I came here, and to be living in alignment with that, because for so long I felt so lost and just very confused by lots of things. And I've been guided back to so many times in my childhood of late, and memories of speaking to beings or just behaving in very strange ways, and my parents not really knowing what to do with me because I was just very I guess the word would be flamboyant, and I know that I was always off somewhere else in my own little world for a lot of my time, and that's continued throughout my whole life, and I always felt on the parameters of everything. It felt like there was something that I couldn't quite understand that everyone else seemed to get, but I realized it was actually me, knowing this whole time, and I think many of you can align with that. And I've been sat with such unease with this, and knowing my privilege here, and knowing that so many of you have worked so hard and so tirelessly at this path for such a long time, and I truly wouldn't be here without you, and I know that, and I really want to honor that and praise that, and know that I love you for that, and I'm very grateful. And this idea of, this might be the final chapter of your life. It's like your life was your work, you living in the ways that you could, in the ways that you tried, in the ways that you fought. That was all for the rest of us, for those that, are here now and awake now. So don't think that you missed out. Don't think you did anything wrong. Don't think that you're missing out on the best bits, because we wouldn't have this time if it wasn't for you. And, I think that many of you will get to return again, and if not in human form, you will be with us in light form, and, soon we'll be able to align back with you, and we will all just be together again. And I really feel that my heart is just bursting open for everyone that is here, and, I feel you so strongly, and I'm so grateful. And I'm just so grateful that we finally get to be at the stage of knowing so much more and being able to share that, and, you know, calling those souls in that might just be really confused and afraid. And it feels like I've been through it all, you know, and now I realize why I had to go through a lot of things. And, you know, I feel like the Light Renegades are perhaps a step ahead with some of you, and we had to do that. So it's been really challenging, you know, before the rest of the world is caught up, and it's all making sense to me. And I think that's what's making me feel overwhelmed of gratitude, and just seeing how grateful I am, and how everything in my life has just been aligning for this moment, this time, to be in this space with all of you. And so many things from my past are coming back around and circling back around and just making complete sense to me. And I'm grateful, and I hope that all of you are feeling that too. And, you know, those of you that are in such pain, like, believe me, I hear you, I feel you, and you will come back. You will come back from this pain and reach out to us, and we will try and help you as best as we can. And it's all for your growth. And I see how much pain that I was put under for so many years was to make me as strong as I am today, and I'm constantly growing. But I know that in my heart's core, you know, I'm so strong, and I've always had a depth of love for life, for human beings, for everyone, that just wasn't able to be accepted by so many people. I think that they didn't understand what it was. And, you know, my energy of deep love and compassion and empathy was something that, you know, I wasn't allowed to feel for many years. It was, you know, not okay for me to do that, for me to be that. And now I get to hold space for that, because I know my boundaries, and I know my strength, and I know my worth, and I'm grateful for that. But it's been a long journey, and I think some of you are, you know, seemingly halfway, but there's such strides that can be made when we dig deep, when we choose to take a stand. And my life has done a complete, you know, 360 in a year, and I couldn't be more grateful, because 2022, I will keep saying it, was probably the worst year of my life. And I'm so thankful to be here now, and to be seeing the light of the darkness that I was sat in, and knowing that I deserve it. I deserve to be sat in the light right now. And, you know, there are still a lot of spaces where I'm fighting for us, and I'm grateful for that too. You know, it's becoming increasingly aware for me that I'm not just here, and I've had this knowing for some time, but having it clarified for me, and seeing that I am not just one being, I'm many, in many different spaces, is mind-blowing at the same time as comforting. So know that your truth is coming into alignment for you. But I think before now, it would have been too much for me. So I'm grateful to have had to have waited this long, because now I'm in perfect alignment, and many of you are too. And I'm really looking forward to be able to be working with you as a team, you know, as light walkers, as an army towards the light. And I really feel in my heart that we're all aligned, and I couldn't be more grateful. But that's all from me today, everyone. I presume I'll be back tomorrow. I don't have as a busy a week this week, so yeah, I'm hoping to bring more through this week for you all. But take care for now, everyone.